Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you guys just a quick 10-minute get ready with me. This is honestly what I do every single day on a daily basis. I know that things are really weird right now and we are supposed to be staying home and everything, but for me, I work from home anyway, and you guys know I always talk about being in a good routine and just doing things throughout the day that make you feel good and uplifted to be productive and to stay motivated. So for me, that is to do my makeup and do my hair and just feel just freshened up and ready. So I just wanted to share with you the typical products that I use on an everyday basis. I also have some new products that I'm going to share with you guys that are drugstore as well if you are interested in any, getting any new products. So the first thing that I did today was I just ran the curling iron through my hair really quick. And honestly, this takes me about 2 minutes. I don't section my hair or anything. I just really do the top layer of my hair. And I either straighten my hair or I curl my hair. Either one, I just always like to use just a little bit of heat on it because if my hair is done, I just feel a lot better too. And sorry if this is like a weird angle or if you guys hear a lot of noise in the background. It is currently like pouring rain. It's thunderstorming right now. And I am standing up doing my makeup in front of my windows on my china cabinet because I just figured that that would be the easiest way that you guys can see my makeup. So for brows, I always use the Anastasia Brow Wiz or the Anastasia Brow Powder, and this is in the shade Ebony. I've always used this, and I just use a little pencil and I just draw, I follow the natural line of my eyebrows. I just did that really quick because you guys have seen me do my eyebrows 500 times before, so there's no sense in showing you again. And then this is the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty. I really like this as well. I always use a primer every time that I do my makeup, just because typically in the summer I get very oily around my T-zone and around my nose. So I always just like to add a little bit of makeup here just to help everything stay on throughout the day and for everything to stay nice and matte. Then for foundation, I always like using a CC cream or something on a daily basis, but I have really been loving this Infallible 24-hour wear foundation. Sorry if that'll focus. The 24-hour wear foundation. And I had to get a new one of these because the one that I had before was too dark for me. So the shade that's good is 425. So I am just going to take that and put about half a pump on my finger, and I just dab that all over. And I really like this because it really evens out your complexion, but it still keeps your skin looking very natural. I'm still able to see my freckles throughout my skin, and I just think that it gives you a very nice even coverage. So I always like to use a beauty blender. I really don't use sponges for my makeup or brushes for my makeup. So I just go with a sponge and I'm just making sure everything is nice and blended. Okay, so as you can see, that really just gave my skin nice even coverage. It just covered up some of the redness. I don't want to add any more because, see if you guys can see, you can still see my freckles and everything throughout, and this matches my skin tone almost perfectly. So the next thing I'm going to do is use my Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and you guys know I've been using this for a while, and I am just going to add some of this right under my eye, and I like to blend it out really quickly. And then sometimes I get a lot of redness around my cheeks. If I do, I just take that down just a little bit to try to help with that redness, and then I always add a little bit to my chin as well. Moving on to setting my face, I'm using the e.l.f. HD powder. This is a new product that I have been using, and I really, really love it. All that I do is I tap a little bit of the product into the lid, and I just take my brush and I just pat that right under my eyes, and I always pretty much just set my foundation all over my face because, like I had mentioned, my face does get oily, so I just really want to make sure that no, nothing moves and everything just looks nice and even. So I just put that all over my face and really just focusing it around my eyes, or underneath my eyes and around my nose. I really love following Julia Havens on YouTube, and she does this with her makeup, and I love how it looks. She's very minimal with her makeup, but whenever she does this little wing with the shadow, her makeup just looks, I don't know, it's just amplified and it looks so pretty, and I've been doing it lately, so I wanted to share it with you. So all that you need is a little angled brush. This is actually an e.l.f. angled brush. I think I got it for like $2, and then you just need any black eyeshadow. So basically what I do is I take a little bit of that shadow on to my brush, and I am going to follow the outer corner of my eye and just go straight up. So I'll show you. Just go straight up and see that little line, and then all that I do is connect it. And I don't take the shadow all the way into my inner corner. If I need a little bit more, I just smudge it on my lash line. If I need to fix anything. So easy. So I'm gonna do that on the other side, and then that is literally it. So the only other thing that I do with my eyes is I take a little bit of my bronzer. This is the Hoola bronzer, and I will just put a little bit of that into my crease just to add a little bit of depth, and that is literally it. I think that this looks so good, especially once you put mascara on. So I am using the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. This is my favorite. I absolutely love this mascara, so I am going to curl my eyelashes and add that. Okay, and then as you can see, when the mascara is on with that liner, it just looks so good and so effortless. So that is what I have been doing lately for my eyes. So next, I am going to go through and just set my brows. This is the e.l.f. Brow Mascara in medium. I've been using this for a while too. And I just lightly go through and just brush all of the hairs up. And as you can see from the other side, it just really separates them and makes them look fluffy. And I really like the bushy brow. All right, so the last thing we are going to do is bronzer, and of course, can you guess, I'm using my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to go through in the normal points and just bronze up my skin. And then I always like to go in with my dual fiber brush, and this is the Bronze Goddess Soft Duo Bronzer Palette, and I just take a little bit of that and I just go over my bronzer. I think that this just makes it look a little more natural, and whatever product is left over, I just put it on my nose. I just think that it makes everything look really nice and sun-kissed, and I don't do blush or anything. The chapstick that I've been using on a daily basis is this Chapstick Total Hydration in Soothing Vanilla. I really like this. It feels really cooling, and I just don't wear lip products like on the regular because I'm kissing River all day, and I just really don't want to have to deal with it. So that is all that I do for my 10-minute makeup routine. And like I said, this is typically what I do every single day. And if you guys are in a slump, or if you need to feel good about yourself, I encourage you to start with just doing your hair and makeup. It really does make such a difference. And for me, it just makes me feel so much better about myself. So I love you guys. I hope that you are all staying safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.